Good morning. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living, North Metro. I'm Reverend Michael Torphy.
I'm Reverend Valerie Torphy.
I'm Sheila Fawson.
I'm Greg Fawson. We do the broadcast production.
And I'm Robin Hackett, your special guest musician.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everyone. Good morning.
See you.
So I just invite you to close your eyes and take a deep cleansing breath. As we recognize the oneness, the allness, the isness, the one power and the one presence that is every life and every breath and everything. And it is in every thought and every word that is heard today and said. So I just surround us all in that light and that love and that peace and that harmony, knowing that the truth of our being is our oneness with God and our oneness with each other. So in absolute gratitude, I just let it be, and so it is.
So it is.
So it is.
Okay, we have Robin Hackett, who's our special music. I'm looking forward to whatever you play.
That's right.
Thank you. Pour yourself in me, pour yourself into my heart. Oh, wonderful Spirit, oh, pour yourself in me, pour yourself into my heart. Oh, wonderful Spirit, pour your joy in me, pour your joy into my heart. Oh, wonderful Spirit, pour your joy in me, pour your joy into my heart. Oh, wonderful Spirit, pour your love in me, pour your love into my heart. Oh, wonderful Spirit, pour your love in me, pour your love into my heart. Oh, wonderful Spirit. Pour your peace in me, pour your peace into my heart. Oh, wonderful Spirit, pour your peace in me, pour your peace into my heart. Oh, wonderful Spirit. Pour yourself in me, pour yourself into my heart. Whoa, wonderful Spirit. Wonderful Spirit.
Brought me back to my agape days.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Love that. So I want to know about your shirt. Does it say hippie soul?
Yes.
I thought that's what it said. That's really cool.
You know, I wasn't in the hippie generation, but I so much wanted to be a hippie when I was a little girl.
You're looking at a first-time hippie from San Francisco, right in the midst of it all.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, and one who was not. But I've gotten smarter as I've gotten older. Yeah. All right.
Okay, we'll be back to you for another song shortly.
Okay.
So the purpose of the Center for Spiritual Living North Metro is to be a spiritual community, to be supportive to all those who are seeking support, to practice and live unconditional love, to be non-judgmental and forgiving, to embrace oneness, to join all others who want to co-create a world that works for everyone, all cultures, all races, all sexual orientations, all life. So it is. So we invite you to like us and check in on Facebook at CSL North Metro, to check out our website, cslnorthmetro.org. The calendar lists the services and the links in case you don't get them. You can also sign up to be on our email list by going to contact us. You can request prayer, and we'll pray on it all week. There's much more out there. So, there's blogs and all kinds of stuff. So we invite you to just check it out, cslnorthmetro.org. That's it for me.
So Sheila, there you are, looking good.
Right. And I will be reading the affirmation of the week, and I'm waiting until here it is. All right. Affirmations for the week of March the 10th, written by Stephen Anthony. Please repeat after me. I let go and experience the freedom that comes with surrender.
I let go and experience the freedom that comes from surrender.
My life always vibrates at the highest frequency.
My life always vibrates at the highest frequency.
The divine source of all good blesses my life here and now.
The divine source of all good blesses my life here and now.
I transcend all challenges with faith in my oneness and wholeness.
I transcend all challenges with faith
in my
in my oneness and wholeness.
The realm of spirit is open and available to me at every moment.
The realm of spirit is open and available to me in every moment.
I awaken every day to the power of my creative nature.
I awaken every day to the power of my creative nature.
And together we say,
And
so it is.
Those are some good ones.
Those were good.
Yeah, this is
Go,
good.
Stephen.
I just don't know how Stephen does that every week. With
Week
new
after
words.
week after week for years.
For years.
He's a miracle man.
Yeah.
All right. And the reading for today is taken from Acts of Faith by Ilanya Brenzant. Every new situation we face in life sends us back into the womb of darkness. Like an embryo, we must go through changes in order to become whole, healthy, and complete. We may feel alone, confused, or frightened. In reality, we are growing, developing, and evolving. In the womb of newness, we learn what we can and cannot do, given the space we are in. Yet, we must continue to stretch and flex and grow as we grow. We come to acknowledge our limitations, knowing that they are temporary. There is eventually a way out. In the womb, we are nurtured, fed, and protected by an unseen, unknown force. We are watched over and prayed for by our ancestors. They know what it is we must do. The womb is the place where we are strengthened and primed by the people we do not know yet. They are waiting for us to be born and share with them all the things we learned in the womb. And together we say, and so it is.
Thank you. That was wonderful.
That's
It's
wonderful.
beautiful.
Yeah. So we have some more music.
Yay.
woke up this morning and I opened up my eyes and I stared out the window, and what to my surprise was a snow-covered hill and the earth standing still for all to see. And I said to myself, what a precious world I'm in, where each moment is a lifetime and a new life can begin. We have the power to plant any flower and watch it bloom. And I am as you are, and we are the universal seed. And all this creation was born out of what we believe. So hold in your heart all that you desire, and what you never wanted, let it burn in the fire. 'Cause you have the power to plant any flower and watch it bloom. And all this creation is born out of what we believe. And I am as you are. We are the universal seed. Believe, believe. And I do believe, yes, I do believe. And I do believe, yes, I do believe. Believe, 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 believe.
I love that song. I really love that.
That's really beautiful.
Thank you. That's my foundation song, my project.
Oh,
Many years ago. Many years ago.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I did a rap called White Man. I'm a white man. Don't ask me how to sing. I don't know how to dance because I don't know how to sing.
Oh my gosh. That's probably not true.
No, it was just the image of what white men can be.
Gotcha.
So I take responsibility for my part and go out cheerfully and bless the world.
That's right.
Good. I love that. I love that.
Okay, we're going to get going here, and we'll see you a little bit.
Okay. All right. I'll be here.
Believe. I love that song.
It's beautiful.
What, not why.
Yes.
You know, this may seem kind of silly, but questions can be statements. When I say, why is this happening to me? That's a statement saying, I don't know what's going on. I'm not in control of my life. and everything's falling apart. So why brings you the why? Why is equal to I don't know, where what is I know, so what can I do? How can I be guided? What is in this experience for me? When I first learned this, I realized how many times I was saying why, and how the why would show me why. I would have a similar experience, and I couldn't see past it. So I kept asking why. A great example for me is it took me 5 marriages to get it right. When I stopped asking why is this happening to me, because I was a victim every time a person would leave and break up the marriage. I felt very victimized. I didn't feel like anybody could love me. And what the why was doing was bringing the same experience, and it's like, this is happening again. There's a different face on this person, but it's the same thing's happening. What can I do about it? What can I do with this? And I heard, don't get married so fast. Because every one of the 4 marriages was like instant. Somebody say, you want to get married? Yeah, sure. Sounds like a good idea. I don't want to be lonely, so let's get married. And it didn't work. And then my lucky present wife had to go through me saying, we're going to wait. And we actually took 3 years, right? And what a difference it was. We got to know each other. We got to see this is somebody we want to be with. This is somebody I want to marry. So it's important when you're asking questions that you ask the question that takes you to your highest and best good. So what I know is, what can I do with this is a powerful tool, because you can apply it to anything. And you can actually apply why to anything also, but the results are different. Mm-hmm. It's like, what can I do? My plans were spoiled. What can I do with this? My plans are spoiled. Why is this happening to me? You see the difference in energy? Why is this happening to me? You immediately go into victimhood with the why, and you're inviting it to come back and come back and come back.
So Spirit just keeps showing you why.
Yeah.
It's like I'm asking why, and I'm getting more and more why.
Yeah, it can work for anything. The question I asked time and time again is, why is my relationships always breaking up? And the question that works is, what can I do to have a healthy relationship? What a difference. Mm-hmm. You can do it for unpleasant surprises, for unexpected guests. Why? When we enter the world of why becomes a power within itself. Mm-hmm. It takes on a form, and the form can keep growing the more you ask that question, because we live in the formless, but the form is a result of our thinking. I'm sure you've been in this teaching for a fair amount of time. You've heard the phrase that words are things, thoughts are things, and it's true, because what we think produces our experience. And if I'm thinking all the time that I need to be fixed, or I need to have something happen in my life that's going to make me happy, or I need to get over something, and we stay in that realm of those questions, then there's no room for growth. there's no room for change because we're stuck in the like a hamster, just stuck in it, running and running and running, and never finding what it is we're running for. I'm moving a little slow today, and the thoughts are coming a little slow. But I want to share these three things that I found that work for me in getting over thinking about the whatever. When something happens in my life, I used to think about it over and over, overthink it to a point where I would exhaust myself just thinking about this one thing. And it could be anything. I can't afford to pay my bill, this one bill. So I'd overthink it. I'd think, what's wrong with me? Why have I gotten myself in this corner? And on and on and on. And so these three things are hopefully, if you're going through something similar to that you just can't, you just want to shut your mind off because it keeps asking questions that can't be answered. It keeps making statements that aren't true. They're not based on anything in reality. They're just made up to make you feel bad.
Why would we do that?
Right. So,
Because we don't know any better?
yeah. And because we're still asleep.
Yeah.
We're amongst the sleepwalkers. So these are the three things. Don't immediately go into guilt.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's I haven't gotten this yet, or I've been in this such a long time, I should know better. I shouldn't have had this happen to me in the first place. Why am I manifesting these things? And you go into guilt about you making a mistake or you're not being conscious in a given moment. And if you keep your attention on the not being conscious, then guess what? You're gonna be asleep for a long time. Mm-hmm. And nobody wants to live that way. So don't immediately, if you're going into guilt, let it go. Because you have nothing to be guilty about. If you made a mistake, if there's not guilt about a mistake, you just made a mistake. And it's okay. Because you have the opportunity to become a witness of what you're going through. So that's the second thing. Become a witness. Become a witness to a worrying thought. What is it like? Why is it worrying? To a painful thought. Why am I suffering over nothing? Because I made it something. Mm-hmm. So become a witness to what is going on in you without judging, without having to fix. Just witness it. And finally, take that, when you discover what it is from what you're witnessing, take it into meditation. You can take anything into meditation and get any answer to any question. You get any solution to anything you're looking to have a resolution to. So if something's going on and you discovered the base of it, then go into meditation and say, what can I do with this? What is it I can do with this? And just let it come. It doesn't matter how many times you have to meditate before the answer comes. But I know from my own experience that it always comes. There's not a doubt in my mind. So I can sit here confidently knowing who I am and the power that exists in me, what I can do to change any situation that has happened instantly. I can instantly change my what's the word?
thinking, change your mind, change
No.
your opinion, change your thought.
I'll get it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's all right. So this is something that Eckhart Tolle said. I live only to live. Life is its own reason for being, springs from its own source, and goes on and on without ever asking why, just because life is life. And Ernest Holmes says that is pure religious science. And what this is, anyway, what it teaches. So I think we do that. I know I do that to myself. Something comes up and I start asking why about it. And we had that come up just this week, and my brain was, your brain likes to think. And I know I've said this ad nauseum, but you're thinking about 70,000 thoughts a day. And a lot of them we're not conscious of, but a lot of them we are. And so we have the opportunity to, and that's what I had to do with myself when I was thinking that negative thought this week. It's like, wait a minute. I'm thinking about what I don't want. I'm thinking about what I don't have any control over. And I'm winding myself up doing that. I get to choose not to do that. I get to choose about thinking about what outcome I do want. I get to change my thinking and think about what are the steps that I need to take to get to that outcome I do want. And so I know we all have that little thing in the back of our mind that is just like worrying. And that's kind of hard programmed in from our old dinosaur brain back there. And we have the opportunity to make a new choice, to make a new decision, to make a new way of being. And I can remember where I read it. To think is to create. So we get to ask ourselves, what am I thinking about? What is it that I want to create? How do I need to change my thinking to create what I want to create? Because we're constantly thinking and we're constantly creating what we're thinking. But we have the opportunity to become conscious of that which we're thinking and to change it into that which we want. So this is one of the things I learned early on in the classes. When we concentrate on why, the universe keeps showing us why. So we get caught kind of just in this spiral of, why is this happening to me? Oh, this is why. Why is this happening to me? Oh, this is why. Why? So we can just really spin with it. Or we can say, I get to choose what I think. I get to know what there are lots of things we can do when we're thinking about something we don't want. And when we're thinking about, we all have things happen in our lives that are scary and that we need help with. We can ask for prayer. We can pray ourselves. We can ask for prayer. We can meditate. This works for me sometimes. Just put some loud music on and jump around and sing and dance. It just shifts the energy. It shifts the energy in the room. It shifts the energy in my body. And I can move out of that after having done something lively and fun for a minute. I can see, oh, I have choices. I can think about what I do want. I can think about, okay, there's this thing going on that I don't like. And what are my options around that? What are the positive things I can do to change what's happening? And so I think sometimes we just let our brain go and let it do its thing without saying, wait a minute, who's in control of this? I get to think about what I want to think, and I get to do the things that make me feel better when I'm thinking about this. So if that means I need to go outside in the sunshine, I know I talk about this too, dig in the ground, hug a tree, have somebody pray for me. Just standing outside in the sunshine makes a really big difference. Go for a walk. Breathe the fresh air. Call and ask for prayer. There are just lots and lots of choices of things that we can do to change our thinking and to change our lives. I know that it's like that is what this teaching is about, is we're manifesting all of the time. And we forget that we're in control of what we're thinking and what we're doing and how we do it. And that doesn't mean that things don't happen that we prefer not happen. That does not mean that at all, because we live in this world and things happen. But we do have a choice of how we think about it. Mm-hmm. And if we think about all the terrible things that are going on in the world, and it's true there are, and we can really get bogged down in there, and is there something I can do? If there's one thing I can do, I should do that. If there's two things I can do, I should do that. And just contributing positive energy into the world helps solve things. There are studies that show that when a group of practitioners go into a city and pray, crime goes down while they're praying in that city. So there's also studies that someone's praying like in a locked room and someone else is over here, and they have results from the prayer of the person who's like locked in this room so that it can't get out. Well, it does get out because we're all thinking into the one mind, and it doesn't really make any difference whether you're standing next to each other when the person is praying, whether you're across the planet or in another room, because prayer is prayer, and we're all thinking into the one divine mind until we're all creating. What do you want to say?
I'm reminded of an experience my daughter went through just the last few days. Her daughter, my granddaughter, caught something that they didn't know what it was. They thought it might be a staph infection, and they thought that there was a possibility that all her organs could shut down. And my daughter called me, and I was so proud of her because she was standing on her truth and not allowing. It's one time I agree with keeping your worries and everything down and not crying or getting upset, because she just knew that if she did that, she would weaken everything that's going on. So she held this space of, she knows her daughter's good and nothing's going to happen. And she called me and asked me to, how'd she put it?
Send it out to that prayer thing you have.
Yeah, that prayer thing you have. And that prayer thing I have is the minister's listserv, all the ministers on this listserv. So I put it out there, believing that there's a power greater than just myself praying. All these wonderful individuals who do the work, who are there every single day, being a minister to all kinds of folks. So that I had so many people come back and say, it's done, I'm on it. And a couple of them wrote a poem, a whole treatment, which I sent to my daughter. And when you know it, the very next day, they thought, this was on Wednesday, they thought they would know something by Friday. But Thursday came and she was okay. Just like that, instantaneously.
Well, I had those things about, oh, why did she get that? And how could that happen? And it's like, no. You go back into the nothingness from what you came. What I know here is that she's divine, she's whole, she's well, her body's healing itself right here and right now. I know that's the truth about her. And so every single time she came up, I did that over and over and over again. And I know everybody else was doing that too. And I bring it up because we all have those thoughts in our brain that want to know, well, why could this happen? How could this happen to her? Blah, 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 blah. That is exactly where we do not want to go. Whether it's about something happening in our lives, whether it's something happening in the lives of our oneness, whether it's something happening on the planet, we stand the high watch and we pray.
And she shared with me that her her husband, who is a pretty tough guy, and he decided when he calls to let her know how their daughter was doing, he just started bursting out crying. My daughter said, I'm not going to go there with you. You can have your feelings, but I'm going to hold the truth. I'm not going to go into sadness because there's nothing to be sad about, because she is perfect, whole, and complete, and whatever's in her body can't stay there. And it's like, wow, the apple falls not that far from the tree.
She's been listening and learning. And it's a process. We don't get there overnight. And it's not the reason we bring up that we still have those thoughts that we get to put aside and do something with or get prayer from somebody is we all have those thoughts running in the back of our head all the time. And we get to choose consciously the ones we allow in. And we get to change our thinking. We really have power over that. It takes practice, and it still takes practice. And the more we do it, the better we get at it.
Yes. And I felt that the universe was providing myself and my daughter and all those that were concerned about my granddaughter. It was providing everything we needed, providing all these ministers. See, I did many, over 25 years ago, I didn't sign up to be a minister because I didn't think I had the qualifications. I thought, you've just been doing some bad stuff in your life to all of a sudden be a goody-goody. But it's not about me. It's about my consciousness and allowing the Spirit to flow through me and to learn how to be a spiritual being on this earthly plane. What a wonderful life is.
Well, and Spirit isn't judging us.
No.
We judge ourselves and we allow others to judge us. And Spirit's never judging. Spirit's always saying, I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm right here. And we get to realize that. We get to learn that. We get to realize that. And we get to go there when that committee starts doing what the committee does. We get to shut it down and think about what we do want and focus on what we do want and focus on the steps that we can take to get where we're going.
Yes.
And the more we do that, I can remember when I first told friends I was dating a minister, because I'm like, how did that happen? And they're like, oh, we knew that about you a long time ago. And I'm like, well, I didn't. So, and I didn't have any plans to be a minister either. So I started going to the church, and I had tried out so many churches, and I would go for a little while and go, no, that's not it. No, that's not it. No, that's not it. And then I walked in one day and, oh no, we met and you invited me to church, and I went in. So I'm sitting in the front because I learned when I was going to college that if I sit in the front row, I have to pay attention because the teacher's watching me. And it also helps your grade because they know who you are, and if you need help, that you get help. But anyway, somebody said, why don't you start classes? And I'm like, oh, okay. And then it was like, well, why haven't you started practitioner training yet? Oh, okay. And then all this stuff can start coming in. Why haven't you started ministerial school yet? It's like, oh, okay. And you know, it's like I love to learn, and it just felt like it felt like I was on my path, and it was where I was always supposed to be. It just took me a while to find it. And so that's the other thing that's important is we have eternity to get it right. We think there's someone judging us because we're taught that and we're told that, and there isn't. There isn't. There's only love, and there's only that presence just waiting for us to recognize that it's love and that it's there and that we have access to it all of the time.
So I don't care what it is that you do with this philosophy, how you work the principles, but I want you to remember one thing. It's all about what? It's all about the I am presence that dwells within you. I am that which thou art which I am. When Moses told the burning bush, what should I say to these folks down there that are kind of hard to handle? He said, tell them I am sent you. That means he raises above his human self and allows that I am present to guide them and direct them in the movement of whatever any of us are doing. It's always there, ready for you to give it its attention. What a gift life has for us. All we have to do is waken to that, to the possibilities of who we can be, because they're unlimited, they're abundant, and they're always prosperous.
Yes.
Feel good about that?
Yep. Feel complete?
Yes.
All right. So I just invite you to close your eyes. Take a deep cleansing breath. And recognize that God is breathing that breath, whether you're aware of it or you're not. God is the thinker of our thoughts. And we get to think into that divine presence what we do want. And we get to open ourselves into that space of God indwelling each and every one of us, that the power and the presence and the divine light and the divine love is right within each one of us. And so as we recognize that truth about ourselves, we can begin to think about ourselves and others in love and in peace and in harmony and joy. And we can begin to manifest health within ourselves and health within others. And we get to manifest joy and love and peace and harmony. So I am just so grateful for this opportunity to talk this day, grateful for this opportunity to be on this planet and continue to learn and to grow and to love. And I just surround this planet with that light and with that love and with that truth. And in absolute gratitude, I release this word, I let it be, knowing that it's already manifested in the mind of God, knowing that it is manifesting into form right now, knowing that is how this works. And so there's nothing more for me to do but release it, let it go, and allow it to be. And together we say,
and
so it is. Amen, Amen, Ashe, Aho, and woohoo!
You may wonder what this world is coming to, with all the ups and downs that you've been through. But there's more than the eye can see. There's the truth in your divinity. So be still and know all is well. All is well, all is well. Be still and know all is well. All is well, all is well. Yeah. When those clouds roll in, don't you worry none. Before you know it, you'll be up with the sun. And on this world goes round and round. But in the chaos, there's something to be found. So be still and know all is well. All is well, all is well. Be still and know all is well. All is well, all is well. Don't you worry about the rain upon your shoulders. Don't you worry if the sun don't shine. Don't you worry if there's enough for tomorrow. For if you go inside, you will see you are a shining light. And be still and know
That was perfect. Thank
Yes.
you.
And you were concerned about the songs you were doing? So right on. Right on.
It works out like always, like everything, actually, everything you're talking about.
That's right.
So we invite you all to live your life 24 hours a day that way, just having faith that all is well and that you'll make the right decisions, you'll make the right moves, and everything's perfect in your life.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you. We'll be back to you for a few more.
Okay.
For one more song.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
So you're out there, we're here, yet we're all one.
That's right.
And the work we do, both Reverend Valerie and myself, and all those other people that are in this movement, New Thought movement, are here taking responsibility for their own lives, which changes the small universes that they live in, because we all have our own little universe, and we attract those people that belong in our universe, whether they're good or bad. So I invite you right here, right now, to tap in your universe, and we'll tap in our universe, and watch them as they come together. Ask yourself, is this important things that we do Sunday after Sunday, that we do during the course of the week, things that we do, is it important? Well, we invite you to show it by saying yes and considering giving a gift to this spiritual center and its community. We'd appreciate it. So join me by shining your light.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh,
So the easiest way to do that is go to our website, Centers for Spiritual Living, csl.org. No, cslnorthmetro.org. Okay, third time I got it right. And there are several ways to give out there. And if you happen to use Venmo, the Venmo code's right there on our screen. It's very convenient. It's also on the website if that's a thing that you do. But there are many ways to pay out there, and you can give a little or a lot. And it all comes right to us. So now,
if you're all probably watching this on a screen, so shine your palms towards the screen and just witness the energy moving through you, and witness it going out and touching everybody on this planet, all the plant life, all the animals, everything from your light. And just be with this for a moment. And now repeat after me. I am so very grateful for my life and all the life around me.
I am so very grateful for my life and all the life around me.
I'm grateful for what I have to give to the world.
I'm grateful for what I have to give to the world.
I'm grateful for what the world gives me.
I'm grateful for what the world gives me.
And in gratitude, I now give my love.
And in gratitude, I now give my love
In the form of a contribution.
in the form of a contribution,
Knowing that as I give, the world is a better place.
knowing that as I give, the world is a better place.
For this, I give thanks.
For this, I give thanks.
I let it be.
I let it be.
And so it is.
And so it is.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Okay.
Oh, yes. And in singing my favorite song that I love to sing for this community, I'll tie in that I love gratitude. That's my main practice. And so it's better for me and for all of us to not think about why something is not in our life, but what we do have already. So not why
right.
things, but what we do have already. So
That's right.
today I saw the sun, stood out in the rain, watched the eagle fly again. I heard a baby cry, walked right through the storm, felt the wind upon my face. And all the while I could not help but see the life that lives and breathes in you and me. And I am peaceful, yes, and I'm grateful. and fell into a whole lot of love. All the while I could not help but see the life that lives and breathes in you and me. And I'm peaceful, yeah. And I'm grateful. And I'm thankful, oh Lord. Yes, I am. And I'm hopeful, yeah. And I'm so full. And I'm thankful. Oh, I am. I am so peaceful, yeah. I am grateful. I am thankful. Oh, yes, I am. I am hopeful. And I'm so full. And I'm thankful. Oh, I am. Yes, I'm thankful. Oh, I am. Yes, I am. Oh, I am. Yes, I am. So grateful. So thankful. So hopeful. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Oh, yes, I am. I am. I am. I am. I am. I am. Happy Sunday.
Wow. God,
Yeah. Oh man, that was great.
I got goosebumps over my whole body.
Uh-huh.
Thank
That
you.
was,
Go ahead.
I just loved it.
Yep. Great music. Great
Thank you
music.
for
Great
the help
message.
as well too. Always inspiring. Thank you.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. And the way they
Well-
blend together,
Mm-hmm.
just really, really inspiring message.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
So,
I needed that.
Me too.
Me too.
yeah. So often the talk we do has something to do with our lives, things that are going on. So
Mhm.
it's not just for you all; it's for us too.
Right.
Yeah, I almost always end up living the title
Yeah.
during the
I
week.
bet.
It's not even my title. It's wherever Michael makes the title, but I still get to live it all week. So
Uh-huh.
it's
Yeah.
it's kind of interesting how that works out.
Yeah.
We all have stuff to learn and grow and do every day, and it's just it's lovely to do it in community.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It is. It's an important thing that you said. I'm probably going to paraphrase it, but it had something to. Oh, you just said. Simply said it's all love. It's all love. And for that moment, I just thought, oh my gosh, it means that we're surrounded by spirit. We're surrounded by love, and that the universe wants to love us. But the
Yeah.
mind will trick us into thinking that that's not the case. And so that was
Yeah.
profound for me today to hear that the universe wants to love us. So
And there's no judgment. The only judgment comes from and outside if we let it, but
yeah.
yeah.
And the thinking about the why is so debilitating and blocks us. It blocks us from that love sinking in.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh,
We all have the ability to wake up at any time.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
mhm.
And I woke up and everything was provided for me. All the teachers, everything was provided. I didn't
Yes.
know how I would pay for ministerial school, but I didn't care. I just signed up for the first semester, and then it was all given to me. Reverend Michael gave it to me for. I didn't have to pay a dime for ministerial school.
And my aunt sent me a check.
2 checks.
Well, she sent all of us a lot of checks, but right there at the beginning when I didn't know how I was going to pay for it, She sent all of her nieces and nephews $12,000.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
That's
Wow.
wonderful.
I
My
mean,
my first CD that I made many years ago, I had no idea how I was going to pay for it, and somebody gave me the $10,000 check,
There you go.
Yeah.
and back
wow.
took
Cool.
care of it all. They took care of it all with no. They said, "I don't care. You don't have to give it back." Okay.
Spirit in action.
If you're
I-
willing to take a risk and step into your greater good, everything will be provided for you.
Oh, ooh. Say that again, please.
If you're willing,
Over and over.
Yes.
So what you said is if you're willing
To step
to
into
take a risk
to take a risk,
and step into your good, then everything will be provided for you.
that's it.
yeah,
That doesn't mean there'll be bumps in the road,
right.
but those
Mhm.
bumps.
I liked your sharing, Reverend Michael. I liked your sharing of your 5, there's a spot for learning along the way, and it's okay. And,
Mhm.
being open to finding what
Yeah.
out there.
What is that? Yeah, not the why.
Beautiful.
Good.
So you want to invite them to Zoom?
Yeah, so we would love to take this conversation a little farther. So if you would like to invite us to Zoom, the link is in the comments, and we would just love to see you on Zoom and share a little bit more.
Remember this: no matter where you are on this planet, you can join and be a member of this community just by saying yes to it. And we'd love to see you in person and meet you and wrap our arms around you
Yes,
and let you know that we appreciate who you are
yes.
and we're thankful that you're in our life.
And thank you, Greg and Sheila, for all you do for us every single week.
Yes.
Sure.
Thanks. Thank you.
So
It's
we've
mutual.
been,
The feeling is mutual.
yes. So, all right. Well, let's
I have one thing to sing, one line. Anything is possible, yeah. Everything right here. Anything is possible. It's perfect and it's clear. If we just believe. If we just believe, anything is possible.
Yes, indeed.
Anything is possible.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, if you just believe,
I believe.
pray and receive.
Thank
And
you.
so it
and
is.
so it is.
That was a great closing
That was
prayer.
wonderful.
Hi, you
Thank
guys.
you.
We'll see you next.
Bye.
See you on Zoom.
Thank you so much.
Should we
Thank you.
benedict? Should I put up the benediction?
Oh, that was the benediction.
That was a benediction.
All right.
All
Yeah.
right.
Possible. Go out in the world and know everything's possible if you
That's
believe.
right.
And I believe.
Perfect. All right.
Amen.
Amen.
All right.
Ashe.
Amen.
See y'all. 3, 2,
Bye, everyone.
1, 0.
Bye-bye.